Oh, loading. It's like a live stream. My internet. Oh, Lady Aglaya. Back. Welcome back. Wait, it's a PC. Oh, wait, that's so cute. Oh, God.
ご覧ください。オンパロスは勝利を収め、再創期が間もなく訪れます。
Oh.
しかし、本当にそうでしょうか。
Is it truly the case? It's him.
エルシオンの景色がまぶたの
Wait, Siren appearance.
再創生の偉業を成し遂げてください。
新世界は
Oh.
必ず訪れる。
Yo, this area.
星々を燃やし尽くす。諸行をもたらそう。
What is that? Or who is that? Whoa, she looks good. The will of a knight. Whoa. Oh, wait, Archer looks not bad from behind. Oh my goodness. Wait, I just saw Adventuring. Is that Adventuring? Wait, who is that? Uh-oh. Robin? Oh my god, Saber and Archer fighting it off. Holy! Yo! Yo! Wait, guys. He's... What? No! Go back, go back. Oh, code. Oh. Yo. Bro, that was... Was that another fake character chat? Because that was crazy. Oh my goodness. Dude, there was so much stuff happening. That was Lancer? Oh, wow. Everything happened so fast. Oh my goodness. We saw Siren. Dude, we saw like everyone. There was Robin. There was Adventuring. There was a lot of action going on. When I saw the new character, like Lancer, I was like, oh, he looks like a fake character. Whoa, I'm excited. And in the captions was saying something like he needs to take on the burden. Honkai. We definitely need to go back. I love this like live stream style. Recycling station. Please run the host application, Albert. Oh, Albert. Oh. Cute.
Hey, Mr. Albert.
Hello.
Hey, he's glitching.
Albert.
Yeah, he's glitching.
Ooh, and whether or not you have a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the version 3.4 for The Sun is Set to Die special program.
Oh my god.
Your most beloved host,
Mem is here.
Albert.
Rebooting really does solve all problems.
Yo, that's Mem.
Now we can introduce ourselves.
Mem.
Hi, everyone. I'm Finan. I'm so happy to be on the special program.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anaxagoras.
Nice to see all of you again. Did you miss me?
Oh, of course we missed you. Well, dear guests, welcome to the show. I have been looking forward to this special program more than anything else. The way the story in the last version
There's
left
a drama
had my heart
app.
racing.
The burning sky.
Look at that, the drama
and the
app.
fall of dawn. Akuma was the last place under Kefali's protection, but now it has also sunk into Evernight.
All of our Chrysosaur companions did everything in their power to buy precious time for the Trailblazer and Finan, so they could return the very last core flame to the vortex of Genesis.
Oh,
We
she's
already
talking.
found out the truth. So what do a few sacrifices
In
matter?
full senses
Every
now.
Chrysos heir was prepared for this. You just need to boldly take that last step toward the Era Nova.
But in the trailer just now, it seems like Finan is gonna go through a lot. I saw a few scenes that looked like flashbacks, and I think I even saw a different form of him.
The truth of Amphoreus is about to reveal itself.
Bro, he looks so
So
good.
everyone can already tell that all that's happened in Amphoreus is not as simple as it seems.
Indeed. For example, when we went to
Dude,
fight
who
Aqua,
is he?
we noticed that the Eye of Twilight seemed unusually high-tech.
And when the Dawn device went out, many of the structures in Akuma and the Vortex of Genesis started showing strange textures. It was like the whole world was peeling off.
Mm-hmm. Why don't we take a look back at our whole journey so far in Amphoreus and lay out our suspicions and clues we have. First, at the end of the 3.3 story, the geniuses reveal that the source of Amphoreus' tragedy is an Emperor's scepter that survived to this day.
It has something to do with that erudition god beyond the sky, doesn't it? Even though I don't quite understand these principles, this breeding ground, which switched from following the path of erudition to the path of destruction, must be hiding secrets beyond Aranova.
The way he talks is
In
so
addition, that Tin Man Lygus is also pretty suspicious.
exaggerated.
He and Finan had a pretty significant conversation in the Vortex of Genesis.
Actually, I was already suspicious of him when he said he could fix the Express and send the Trailblazers back home.
Yep, yep.
Well, the mask is coming off now.
Based on my interactions with him, Lygus doesn't seem to have any desire to oppose the Chrysosairs.
Oh my god, look at the cat.
Rather, he only wishes to quietly observe everything as it unfolds.
Could it be that everything that's happened so far is exactly what he wanted to see? That title, Theoros, does mean spectator. If we combine this information with what we know about the relationship between the scepter and paths,
Oh,
maybe
scepter mentioned.
Amphoreus is being used as a chessboard by people from beyond this world, and Lygus is one of them.
Oh, you're exactly right. If the situation in the cosmos is like a game of chess, then Amphoreus is a trap to set up the checkmate. But who knows?
Dude, Lygus is already
Maybe the
sus from the
chess
get-go.
pieces themselves
Video
can
quality?
return the board.
It's the highest it can be.
Nova could affect the worlds beyond the sky, and the Trailblazers' choices may also determine the future of the universe.
But before the
It's the
Aranova
highest it
actually
can be.
arrives, there's no way to tell what it will bring. The Trailblazers have already done so much for Amphoreus. I don't want them to have to experience the unknown of Aranova.
As someone from beyond
If I
the
hit
sky,
auto, it's gonna hit
they
like
already
480
risked a
chat.
lot by taking on a demigod's divine authority.
They don't have
If
1080.
something were to happen in the Aranova,
No, we can't let him stay. We have to listen to Finan and go home.
Well said. The Trailblazers won't betray the sincerity you've shown them. However, their fate will still be tied to that of Amphoreus. They'll be returning to the battlefield with a very important mission.
On the other hand, I suspect many of our audience members, like me, have some questions about Finan.
We got
That
questions.
Finan we saw in the Vortex of Genesis at the end of the 3.3 story? Why was his name hidden?
Well, maybe that Finan isn't the one we're all familiar with.
Oh,
Oh?
Mm-hmm. But I'll leave the specific details for everyone to
Why would
find
he say
out
that?
themselves in the game in version 3.4. I've actually got some other information to reveal to you.
What kind of information?
Following the story's progress, as I've written, we'll receive a big
Oh.
update in this version. In these
Whoa.
records that we've kept, you will be able to catch a glimpse of Amphoreus' true nature.
Before, as I've written was like a storybook, keeping record of our friends' stories. Now, even its appearance has changed. It feels like something big is about to happen.
it's kind of cool.
it looks
UI.
like it's turned into some kind of database.
You can use this system to unlock even more of Amphoreus' secrets.
Indeed.
That's right.
True.
Aside from the major updates too, as I've written, the long-awaited skip dialogue feature, which was previously
Hey.
announced, is finally going live
Skip
in version
button? No way.
3.4. Story dialogue can now be skipped by section, with plot summaries and the main characters that
Oh,
appear in
Molly,
each
there's a
section
story summary.
displayed along the
Oh.
way.
The main
Now
characters.
you can choose the pace of storytelling based on your own preferences.
Look at all these lore skippers in
In
chat.
version 3.6, there'll also be a story
Can't find
recap
users in
function.
chat. I see you.
Stay tuned. But of course, as we move into version 3.4, we shall take the final step of the prophecy together and witness the truth and the fate of this world. And the myriad celestia that Mr.
Whoa!
Shang-Chi hinted
No,
at
no.
in the version 3.2 preview is finally going live soon.
Oh.
Abel's
You mean
about
what's
the
happening
stars.
beyond the
Ooh.
sky? Is it also related to Amphoreus and Era Nova?
We'll have to keep it a secret for now. Meanwhile, we'll be releasing an animated short. This animated
Guys.
short contains a very important part of the story in version 3.4.
Oh my
Can't
god!
spill too much here, but I can give
It's
you a little teaser.
Finan.
This short will come with its own original theme song.
Whoa.
So don't miss
Original
it.
theme song.
Nice.
I can't wait to dive into the new story already.
Hey, our bingo's is fate.
Why don't
We need to change
turn
its
our
style.
attention to our good friend Finan and take a look at his story together.
Whoa! Hello, handsome. Oh my. Dang. Oh my god. Holy. Oh, whoa. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. He kind of reminds me of Sunday. His skills are very beautiful. Whoa! Oh! Oh my goodness! What the heck? Wait! Cat! That looks like the portal that you see in Genshin. Hello? What the heck is this? Oh my god, what is going on? It still goes on. Sir? Bro, that was
What in
a
the world
freaking
happened
domain
to Finan to
expansion
make him
times 10.
change this much?
This is nothing like the warm, sunny person we all know.
Oh my goodness, that's
Now
crazy.
He seems strange and
That was huge.
formidable.
Oh, could you elaborate?
I remember when our buddy first showed up in Amphoreus. Finan was one of the first Chrysosairs to genuinely welcome them. And when danger came knocking, he always had our backs.
But behind that kindness and reliability,
These ults are gonna be like 10
Finan
seconds long.
carries the expectations of many. He
They're
is
gonna
the
be like 20 seconds
deliverer
long in the
chosen by
future.
the prophecy, and Aglaya's hand-picked successor of the flame chase journey. Aglaya even used her own death to set him up for success by making the Council of Elders the focus of criticism, and allowing Finan to step up and rally the people.
Yeah, all of us have high hopes for him. Some even call him the Deliverer of Amphoreus. Even
Deliver.
Cypher, who barely ever showed her face, used to call him Little Deliverer Boy.
It's as if everyone just assumes that he'll be a savior.
Now I'm curious. Who was Finan like before he joined the flame chase journey? Was he one of those perfect kids everyone got compared to?
Before the
What?
flame chase journey,
That's
guess
funny.
we've got to go back to my hometown, Ides Elysiae. It was
Whoa.
a small, remote village. Nothing
Ooh.
flashy, but far away from the chaos.
Ooh, sounds like a real peaceful place.
It was. And
Wow.
even though the village was
Pretty.
small, everyone got along really well. There were also beautiful rivers and mountains, and even a forest. That forest was home to all kinds of little fairies. When I was little, I'd go exploring the woods and visit those cute
Aw.
fairies. When I wasn't exploring, I'd go play with my friends by the sea. We
Leeway?
pretended to be heroes from the old stories
I
and
can see
practiced
it.
our swordsmanship. When we got tired, we went to lie down in the wheat fields until we got called home for dinner.
No strife, no invaders, or any of that deliverance crisis stuff? Seems like a complete paradise.
The wheat fields look gorgeous too. Lying there surrounded by golden waves of wheat, with the breeze carrying that sweet malted scent. Oh, just the thought of it is enough to get me excited.
Oh,
And guess what?
cute.
You won't have to imagine for long. In version 3.4, we get to explore Ides Elysiae alongside the Trailblazer. Learn about Finan's past, how he became a warrior, joined the flame chase, and grew into the person he is today.
Can't wait!
Mm.
From a carefree little kid to the deliverer carrying everyone's hopes, You've really come a long way.
These days, Finan just gives off this heaviness. Like he'd still press on no matter how exhausted, just to live up to everyone's expectations.
Amphoreus needed a hero, so he became one. The Chrysos heirs needed hope and a leader, so that's who he became. Looking back at the main art for this version, even though Finan's face is still the same, his whole vibe has shifted. His gaze is now sharp and commanding, completely different from before. Now we're just one step away from the era Nova that the prophecy foretold. The deepest truths of Amphoreus are about to come to light. What trials lie ahead, and what choices will Finan make?
A hero's journey is never easy. But if the will in your heart is strong enough, no fire can burn you out. If anything, every trial is just a forge for an even brighter soul. I am more than ready.
Well said. Then, let's let everyone experience it all themselves in version 3.4. Now let's take a look at how Finan performs in battle.
Oh,
You got
dude,
it.
that ult
I'll
was
first
crazy.
show up in the familiar form everyone knows. When using my skill, I'll deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets. The use of my skill also grants me core flames. Once I've collected enough of them, I can activate my ultimate.
Bruh.
Wait, so core flames only come from using your skill?
Not at all. Finan can also gain core flames when he's selected as a target by a teammate or enemy ability. If
What?
he is the target of a teammate's ability, Finan will deal even more damage.
Just by selecting
When I
him?
use my ultimate, I'll create a territory and transform.
After transforming, Finan powers up massively. Teammates temporarily retreat and can't take action, while he faces the enemy head-on with newfound strength.
All
Holy.
alone? That sounds way too risky.
No worries. All the talents and buffs from Finan's teammates still stay active to provide him with much-needed support.
Exactly.
Wow.
After using the core flames to transform, I have access to the powers of 3 kinds of titans: Creation, Calamity, and Foundation, each with a brand new ability.
Care to elaborate on that?
Tapping into the power of the Creation Titans, I can deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets. Calling
Bruh.
upon the power of the Calamity Titans, I'll enter a special state called Soul Scorch. In this state, I'll force all enemies to immediately take action, during which I receive reduced damage, and each hit I take builds up the Soul Scorch stack.
Whoa.
Once all enemies
What?
have taken action, I retaliate, dealing damage to all enemies and then unleashing multiple instances of damage on one random enemy.
Dude.
Heads up.
It's
The more
overkill.
soul scorch stacks he's got, the stronger that counterattack hits.
Using these 2 abilities also grants me an exclusive charge called Scourge, which fuels my 3rd ability. With the
Third?
power of the Foundation Titans, I dispel all debuffs on myself, then use Scourge Charge to deal bounce damage. If I've maxed out the consumable Scourge Charge, I also slam all enemies with extra damage.
Once all his actions have been used up,
Oh.
Finan will unleash one final blow, hitting all enemies before removing the territory.
Dude, that's
Finan's
crazy. That's
technique is
3.
pretty unique too. Upon
3
casting
enhanced
it,
state.
Finan instantly strikes all enemies in a certain radius. If they're normal
my God.
enemies, they're immediately wiped out without even triggering a battle.
Oh my god.
All
Bro.
enemies? That's nuts.
Guys.
Of course, power comes with a cost. This technique consumes 2 technique points.
2
If
technique
the
points.
technique misses,
Wait,
it
there's
won't
8.
cost any points.
There's
But
8.
When Finan's in the team, the technique point cap goes up by 3.
When I use my technique to enter combat, I'll also regenerate energy for my teammates. In addition, at the start of each wave, I'll deal damage to all enemies and gain Scourge.
Oh, I see.
Well, instead of 5,
Alright,
it's 8.
Now that we've wrapped up Finan's combat
Bro,
abilities,
what?
it's time to bring you some updates on a few familiar faces.
Oh my God, that's
version
crazy.
3.4, Silverwolf, Blade, Kafka, and Jingliu are
Hey.
all getting some serious enhancements.
Ooga.
Oh!
Let's go.
Oh, Mr. Albert, please do tell us what's changing.
Let's start with Silverwolf.
Dude, the best.
After the optimization,
Best girl.
her ultimate now lowers the defense of all enemies instead of just one.
Oh, so it's AoE now, not single target.
Exactly. Meanwhile, she'll prioritize adding a weakness that matches the type of the first character in your lineup.
That's crazy.
On top of that, Silver Wolf will regenerate extra energy at the start of combat and the beginning of each turn.
Whoa, extra.
Oh, that makes it a lot easier to apply the weakness we actually want.
Next up, Kafka. After the buffs, Kafka's skill will trigger more DOT on enemies.
Wow.
Whenever a teammate hits an enemy target with any kind of attack, Kafka will launch a follow-up attack. After unlocking certain traces, the follow-up attack can also trigger extra DOT on the enemy.
Well, finally, more
and using
DOT.
her ultimate recovers the number of times the follow-up attack can be triggered.
So basically, Kafka's got more frequent follow-up attacks, better efficiency applying debuffs, and an overall boost to DOT output.
Yeah, for sure.
And now for Blade. After the
Blade?
update, he will deal damage to enemies based on his max HP. When Blade enters the Hellscape state, he is more likely to be attacked, and his follow-up attacks will regenerate extra energy.
Sounds like Blade can trigger more follow-ups and
Ooh.
use his ultimate more often, meaning his total damage output's gonna spike.
Good observation.
Okay, more
A change
energy.
will happen to Jing Liu as well. Now she'll deal damage to enemies based on her max HP.
Whoa.
Each time a teammate loses HP, Jing Liu stacks extra crit damage. After she enters the spectral transmigration state, she'll also gain a stack of syzygy. That means the spectral transmigration state lasts longer, and her overall damage output climbs even higher.
Dude, that's
accordingly.
crazy.
Our old friends sure are getting some solid upgrades. But with all these ability reworks, won't their Eidolons be affected?
Oh,
Oh, don't
yeah, I'm
worry,
curious.
Professor Naxa. Some of our old friends' Eidolons will be tweaked to better match the revamped kits, making sure everything stays in sync.
But what if someone wants to stick with their previous version of their abilities?
That won't be a problem. You can
Dude,
switch
you
between
can
our friends'
switch.
ability modes freely. So choose
Whoa.
whichever version you like best. For more details, be sure to keep an eye out.
Wait,
for
you can
official
switch?
announcements.
So whatever build you have, it wouldn't matter.
Aside from the ability reworks,
Wow.
one more old friend of ours is getting something new this time around.
Oh, who is it?
Sela.
In version 3.4, Firefly's brand new outfit,
Oh.
Spring Missive, is making its debut.
Firefly?
Look at that.
Ooh, let's take a look at the video clip first.
Whoa! Wait! She's so cute! Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my god, she's adorable.
With her school uniform on, Firefly looks more youthful than ever.
Dude, spring
and that
outfit.
Firefly-shaped brooch on her chest. You can tell she put a lot of thought into picking it out.
Aw.
Maybe she even asked for fashion advice from her fellow Stellaron hunters.
Well, Miss Kafka does have an eye for style. They must have talked a lot about it behind the scenes.
Even her mech's had a makeover. You think she spruces it up during downtime to match her outfit changes?
Oh, totally possible.
Wow, this is so
if I had a
cute.
mech, I'd also probably coordinate it with my outfit.
I want Sam to have
New
something
new
cool too.
colors. The whole look has to be consistent. You'll be able to grab Firefly's new look from the contract shop using Oniric shards. And again, please stay tuned for further details and future official announcements. Next, let's take a look at this version's banners. In version 3.4's first half warp event,
Hey, light
Trailblazers
cone.
can acquire
Look at
the
the new light
limited
cone.
5-star character Finan. And
Wait,
the
March.
limited 5-star light cone, thus burns the dawn, will have a boosted drop rate. Also, a brand new 4-star light cone for the Path of Remembrance. The story's next page is being
Is that
added
March
to
or am I
the
tripping?
first half banner. At the same time, we'll also kick off a special warp event. The
Yo,
limited 5-star
trip.
characters,
Wait, it's a triple banner.
Ruby, Sunday, and Sparkle are coming
Ain't
back.
no way.
Plus, 5-star light cones, if time were a flower, a grounded ascent, and earthly escapade will return as well.
Oh no
In
no
the
no.
second half
The
of
one
version
on the left is
3.4,
that
we've
March.
got another round of special warp events. Limited 5-star characters, Firefly,
What the heck?
Jingliu, and Blade will be back along with the limited 5-star light cones. Whereabouts
Yo.
your dreams rest, I shall be my own sword.
Jingliu,
and
Blade,
the
Firefly.
unreachable side.
Mm-hmm. Two of our newly buffed old friends are making a comeback in this
It's a good day
version.
to skip.
What about Kafka
I can
and
build up
Silverwolf?
my
Here's
jades.
a little sneak peek. Limited 5-star characters, Kafka and Silver Wolf, will be back in version 3.5. And the limited 5-star light cones, patience is all you need, and incessant rain will rerun as well.
Nice.
Also, 8 new 4-star light cones will
Whoa.
be added to the Nameless Honor
4-star
Rewards
light
in
codes.
version 3.4.
Oh my god, Young Mighty.
I see quite a few familiar faces on the light cones.
Young
There are a few
Phainon.
mini versions of Chrysos heirs.
Hyacinth.
Looks like Finan really does enjoy spending his days in the wheat fields.
Oh,
Nature's mattress.
Anaxa.
Can't beat that level of comfort.
That was like,
For sure.
All right.
who's the other
let's
one?
take a quick break.
Tribby, Cypher.
There's still
Oh, they're
more
all like
version
young.
3.4 content coming your way.
Oh, wait, sorry. Oops, my head's in the way. Wait, was that March 7th in the 4-star banner chat? Not the light cone. Oh, Glea. Dude, how can I forget about her? Oh my goodness. I was like, it's not... Oh my god, I totally forgot about her. But yeah. Dang. Wow. Hey, good luck. To those who need, or want those characters, good luck. Firefly, Jean Liu, and Blade, I could skip, but would that mean that you could lose to Blade if he's on the Celestial Invitation? Cyrene? It was on... No, Cyrene was on the light cone. But the 4-star, it was like Yukong, March, and like one other character. So yeah. What? Yeah. You can lose 50-50 for Blade. Get
Welcome
Blade.
back.
That's hilarious.
Let's take a look at the
Whoa.
events in this version. A piece of good news comes from Penacony
Hey.
at the other end of the cosmos. Origami Bird Clash is about to return in version 3.4.
Is that the cute Match 3 game?
That's right. The International Peace Corporation has officially sponsored
I was a gamer.
Origami Bird Clash and hopes to promote this arcade game full of Penaconian flavor throughout the whole cosmos. And the first step to starting that grand venture will be to open up the original shop arcade on the Trailblazers Radiant Feldspar.
There needs to be some new game modes for the game to make a name for itself, right?
For the
Of
games.
course. This
Oh.
time, the 2 players will take turns acting on the same field, and every player has a set number of moves. You can eliminate
What?
4 or more
On the
fruits to form
same
bombs
field?
and
Uh-oh.
obtain extra moves.
You can
Bro.
also get extra moves when you swap 2 super bombs to trigger a combo elimination.
Oh no!
That's
I see
competitive.
obstacles popping up on the field. How are we supposed to deal with those?
Not to worry. In this version of the Origami Bird Clash, there will be lots of new items that can help you in battle. For example, Shattering Hammer can eliminate any individual fruit or obstacle. Spicy Bomb can turn a fruit into a bomb, and Reset Cube can reset all fruits on the field. Leveling up items will also make them more powerful.
As long as you pick the right item at the right time, you can turn the tide and deliver a powerful blow to your opponent.
Dude, this is kind of sweaty.
There are plenty of familiar faces among our opponents this time.
That's right. Trailblazers can still battle against many old friends in this event. In addition to participating in story challenges, Trailblazers can also do open challenges with friends from across the universe. This
Oh.
multiplayer mode won't end with version 3.4 either. Origami Bird Clash will replace the Seal Slammers multiplayer mode and become the new long-term co-op game mode.
Wow,
We're
long-term
done
co-op
slamming
game mode.
Seals. Now it's time for slamming paper birds.
All right, let us continue with more version content. Our old friend Gift
Oh,
of Odyssey
tenfold.
returns as usual in version 3.4.
Nice.
The Planar Fissure and Realm of the Strange events
Uh,
will also
double
return.
drops? Okay.
Complete the challenges to get double rewards.
Yep. In version 3.4,
Oh.
Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Cinders, will also
New.
come online. And you can obtain the Ascension material, Charred Bud of Twilight, for wind characters upon completing the challenge.
Oh.
At the same time, the planar ornaments,
Oh my god, look at
Arcadia
the
of
art.
Woven Dreams, and Revelry by the
That's
Sea
Mem
will
sleeping.
also come online. Trailblazers can obtain them in the Divergent universe.
Ah, why did my seat collapse?
In addition,
Bruh.
I'd like to share with you some information about a few events outside the game. First, the annual Hoyo Fest Off-White exhibition will begin in July. This year's event venues have been completely upgraded, and the events will be held in core cities in 6 Southeast Asian countries.
Wow.
That's right.
Oil
We've
Fest.
also prepared a lot of event missions and new merchandise. Please follow our official channels for details about the events and tickets.
In addition, Honkai Star
Hey!
Rail will be joining Anime Expo this July.
AX.
Come visit the Star Rail booth and claim free limited gifts.
A special panel for Honkai Star Rail will also
Ooh.
be held at Anime Expo, featuring several special guests.
Please keep an eye out for more info and official announcements. See you at Anime Expo.
Well, thank you all for your kind introductions. Let me see. We're almost out of time. We'll move it on to our next show in just a sec.
You seem mighty busy, Owlbert.
Well, I am a professional superhost.
What's going on?
Oh, goodness, Albert.
no.
What's he doing?
What's going on?
Uh-oh.
It's not my
Guys.
time yet.
Guys, what's going on? Oh. What? Yo, Boo Hill Adventuring.
Not your world as the concept of a holy grail. Welcome to the live stage of the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works Collab Special Program.
Hey.
Long time no see, everyone.
Oh my god.
I'm Aventurine from the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Howdy, Galaxy Ranger Boot Hill, at your service.
Welcome, both of you. I, Albert, have apparently been summoned by the Holy Grail to be this show's host today.
Albert, could your class be... speaker?
Son of a gun. Ah, that's funny.
Maybe you two can call me presenter instead. That sounds nicer.
Well, presenter doesn't sound half bad. In that case, why don't you present the situation to our audience? Explain what you meant by summoned by the Holy Grail and why we've arrived at Penacony.
Well, the cosmos is full of surprises. Soon after the ripples of the Charmony Festival had calmed, the Trailblazer received a secret invitation from old Odie, head of the Alfalfa family. It turns out that the old Jen is planning a brand new entertainment spectacle called Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War.
Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War.
Sounds so good. They sound so good.
Sounds like a Holy Grail War is taking place in the Sweet Dream.
That's right, but I have no idea where old Odie got his Holy Grail from. Let me give a brief explanation of everything here. It's said that the Holy Grail is a wish-granting chalice that can manifest any miracle. And the Holy Grail War is a magecraft ritual for obtaining that power. As long as you win in the brutal contest of the Holy Grail War, the Grail can fulfill your wishes.
That daggum Wubba-Boot Charmony Festival has only just concluded.
A
and they're
Wubba-Boot.
putting on a new show already.
Hey, don't forget that Penacony prides itself on being a holiday resort. How are they gonna attract tourists if they don't have any events? Besides, didn't the last Charmony Festival have a little accident? I mean, that probably wasn't great for Penacony's image. The family's definitely gonna want to find another opportunity to generate some buzz.
Well, I heard that old Odie hopes to make the Penacony and Holy Grail War into a new show that rivals the Charmony Festival, therefore returning Penacony to the cosmic limelight.
With dreams as the gimmick, the show is sure to attract a lot of money and a lot of dream chasers. I bet old Odie is thinking of the same thing.
This Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War program will be conducted in Penacony. The 7
Oh.
invited participants will summon famous
Penacony.
historical figures to fight alongside them as their servants. And the final winner will receive the precious opportunity to make their wish come true.
Chance to make any wish and any miracle come true. Well, that's definitely a nice gimmick. But, as we all know, people die if they're killed. Bullets
Oh.
don't discriminate, so someone gets
Well.
caught in the crossfire.
Rest assured, everyone, the Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War production crew hereby swear that no one's life will be in danger in the dream. Everyone can participate and watch in peace.
All right. Well, since it's you, Owlbird, I'll believe it for now. So, who's participating?
To start off,
Pause.
the owner of the Radiant Feldspar, shareholder of
Okay.
Penacony Superstar of the Soul Glad Festivity, our dear Trailblazer will be participating.
Oh, so
I like how the first
Trailblazer
one's
will
in the
be
card.
taking part in another adventure.
That's right. In addition, Miss Robin will also be a
Oh yeah,
part
we
of
saw
this war.
Robin
Well, as
too.
another
She was
Penaconian
singing.
shareholder,
Yo,
the Interastral
Venturine,
Peace
okay.
Corporation's Strategic Investment Department sent me as their representative in the war.
The Galaxy
Slay.
Ranger Boodle will
Oh,
also
slay.
participate in this Holy Grail War.
Wow.
Actually, I was just wondering, why is a criminal wanted by the IPC participating in this?
Oh,
Micah got an invitation too, but he has no time for this. I can't turn a blind eye when someone's in a tight spot, so helping out was the least I could do.
Looks like Mr. Boodle really has formed deep bonds with folks in Dreamflux Reef.
Well, apart from those we've mentioned, are there any other special participants that we've been looking forward to in this Holy Grail War?
Of course. Apart from local Penaconian heroic spirits,
pause.
3 very well-known heroic spirits will also arrive by the Grail Summon and participate in this Holy Grail War. They are respectively Saber, Archer,
So pretty.
and Lancer.
Wait,
That's what
Lancer.
I'm talking about.
Wait,
Now, I
there's
wonder
no R
which
for him.
heroic spirit will end up accepting a contract.
I was like, I'm
with the
pretty sure I
Trailblazer.
saw
Now,
another character.
See? This is how you attract attention. Now we're gonna get tons of views. That's why you pay big
Wait.
bucks to get the big name.
What if Lancer's the
As to what
4-star?
stories will unfold in this Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War, and
I'm kidding.
who will forge
I
a
don't know.
contract with who? Trailblazers will have to find out in the game. Here's
Wait.
a reminder that the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration Trailblaze Continuance, Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail will officially start on July 11th. So keep an eye out for it. Now
July
let's learn
11th.
more about Saber and Archer, our 2 heroic spirits from another world.
Oh, yes!
Wait, their
Saber's
art is so
dress
pretty.
seems a little different from usual now that she's arrived in Penacony.
Well, this is the planet of festivities after all. You gotta dress up for the occasion.
Exactly right. The King of Knights' new outfit was personally designed by Mr. Takashi Takeuchi. It retains her iconic blue and white colors.
And her iconic ahoge.
That's right. It retains the nobility of a king.
Wait, does
and
that
also
mean no
emphasizes utility
ENVA?
for a
They'd be
warrior.
silenced.
The lines
maybe?
along her shoulders and her cloak are
I hope
straightforward.
it just plays in JP or
The
something.
design of her skirt is quite reminiscent of timeless British fashion. As for how she looks in the game, well...
Oh, wait! Ah, cute! Oh my god. Whoa! Oh. Holy! Oh my god. I get chills seeing that.
Well, butter
Happy.
my fudge and
That
call
was
me a
good.
biscuit. That Excalibur truly shows her strength as a king.
Oh, talk about fancy visuals.
And how come the King of Knights is always stuffing her face? Even in Penacony.
Oh, looks like Penaconian food is very much to her liking.
That's right. You can't fight on an empty stomach. Now, let's see how the King of Knights performs in battle.
Saber is a wind character following the path of destruction. Saber will gain a certain amount of core resonance when she enters battle. If she uses her technique in the overworld, Saber will obtain combat buffs and also more core resonances after entering battle. When she uses her basic attack, she can deal damage to a single enemy.
The King of Knights is cautious as ever in this new world. I see she's still hiding her weapon's appearance and true name.
When she uses her skill, Saber will deal damage to one designated enemy and its adjacent targets. If Saber has enough core resonance at that time, she'll consume core
14.
resonance to regenerate massive amounts of energy for herself and increase her skill's damage.
14 stacks.
In other words, you need to accumulate as much core resonance as possible to increase the damage Saber deals.
Exactly.
Are there any other ways to obtain core resonance?
Yes, there are. Whenever any ally uses their ultimate, Saber obtains core resonance and increases her own damage dealt.
Behold, the King of Knights has dispelled invisible air, barrier of the Wind King around her sword, releasing high-pressure air in the blink of an eye to form Strike Air, Hammer of the Wind King, dealing a devastating blow to the enemy. When using her ultimate, Saber will deal damage to all enemies and turn her basic attack into Enhanced Basic Attack. Her Enhanced Basic Attack can damage all enemies and provide Saber with a certain amount of core resonance. Also, during battle, if the sum of Saber's energy and the energy she can regenerate via consuming core resonance exceeds the amount of energy she needs to use her ultimate, Saber will immediately take action.
Oh, wow.
So if
Take
you
action.
replenish core resonance in as many ways as possible, you can use Excalibur more frequently.
That's
Whoa,
right.
someone's gonna create
Not
a hack
only
for
does
it.
the sword bear
A
the
guide.
King of Knights
Infinite.
past, present, and future, but it also represents the noble ideal that was held in the hearts of the countless soldiers who once followed her in battle. Whew. All right, that concludes Saber's introduction. Now
Wow.
we'll move on to our next otherworldly heroic spirit, Archer.
Archer. They look good. Yeah, they
Oh,
look good.
seems like Archer cares about this Holy Grail war very much. He put on a new outfit, too.
He even changed where his accessories go. Those decorations he had on his chest are now on his shoulders.
What sharp eyes you've got, dear guest. Archer's new outfit was also personally designed by Mr. Takashi Takeuchi. It has the classic red and black look. The sharp contrasts, reminiscent of a blazing fire in the deep night, imbued with a dangerous allure. The combination of the long trench coat with skin-tight combat gear emphasizes his lean figure and is the perfect fusion of attractiveness and strength.
You got that right. Director, show us the game footage already.
Yeah, show us the game footage. Oh.
悪くない代物だ火力訓練
Whoa. Oh, it turns to Archer now.
I am the bone of my soul.
I am
Unlimited blade works.
Unlimited Blade Work. Whoa.
So that's Unlimited Blade Works?
Nice.
Oh, quite impressive indeed. After all, Archer is a seasoned veteran of war.
Is that his line?
The bone of my
Is that the thing?
sword. That sentence sure brings back a lot of memories.
I agree.
Well then, let's take a look at Archer's combat performance in detail.
Okay, Archer is a quantum character following the path of the hunt.
Oh,
when he uses
Cypher's
his
in here.
basic attack, Archer can deal damage to one designated enemy.
An archer in close combat. That's pretty gutsy, I'll give him that.
That's right. But Archer hasn't exactly slacked off on his marksmanship training since coming to Penacony. When using his skill, Archer will consume 2 skill points to enter the circuit connection state,
Oh,
dealing
bro.
damage to one designated enemy. While
There's
in the
9
circuit
skill
connection
points.
state, Archer's turn will not end after he uses his skill, and he can continue to use his skill until he runs out of skill points.
Heads
Whoa.
up. The more times you use his skill consecutively, the more damage Archer deals to enemies. After all, everyone
Bruh.
knows that a dual-wielding fighter who can't use their noble phantasm isn't a good archer. When using his ultimate, Archer will recite the classic chant to activate Unlimited Blade Wax.
Unlimited
dealing
Blade
damage
Work.
to one enemy.
Apart from damaging the enemy, Archer's ultimate also grants him special charge. After any of his teammates' attacks, Archer will consume special charge to use a follow-up attack against the enemy targets,
Wow.
while also recovering 1 skill point for the team.
Oh, in that case, there's no need to worry about running out of skill points again.
He
Dude.
just couldn't help himself and had to use his favorite twin blades.
When he
Oh
uses
my.
his technique to enter battle, Archer will deal damage to all enemies and obtain special charge.
And that's
Wait,
a
that's
wrap
really
on
cool.
Archer's
It's infinite. It feels infinite.
Now, I have big news for everyone. From when the Collab event starts on July 11th and until the end of version 3.6, Trailblazers can log into the game
Oh,
to claim the limited
3.6.
5-star Collab character Archer for free.
Hey!
Nice.
Awesome!
We hope that, under Archer's protection, every adventure that the Trailblazers embark on will cleave open the dark clouds and become a saga sung throughout the cosmos. We also hope that your encounter, or for some of you, a reunion, with the servants across this vast universe will bring you all wonderful memories in the days to come.
Oh, yeah. How about that? The free new limited 5-star character mentioned during the anniversary celebration is finally here as promised.
Oh,
Actually, there's even more!
Bruh.
Later this year, Trailblazers will get another brand new limited 5-star character totally for free.
another one?
Keep
Limited.
our eyes on the present for now.
What?
I'm not quite done yet. Besides claiming Archer for free, Trailblazers can also directly obtain a set amount of character enhancement materials for Archer.
Wow.
Up
how
to level
thoughtful.
60?
Yeah.
Hey, did not
This
reveal who it
version's
is.
got a lot of characters to level up after all.
All right, now let's check out the banner details.
What?
Once the collab starts on July 11th, Trailblazers can use Star Rail special passes in the character collaboration warps Excalibur Excelsior and the Bone of My Sword to obtain the limited 5-star characters Saber and Archer respectively. In the Light Cone collaboration warp, Trailblazers can get the limited 5-star Light Cone, A Thankless Coronation from Birth of a King, and the limited
Wow,
5-star
the Light Cone is
Cone,
nice.
The Hell Where Ideals Burn from Red Radiance of Fuyuki. In addition, pity counts are shared between the character collaboration warp banners and also separately shared between the Light Cone collaboration banners, but neither carries over to other types of warps.
Okay.
It's worth mentioning here that the character and Light Cone collab banners will stay open long-term after the event starts.
Does
Long-term.
long-term mean even after versions 3.4 or 3.6 wrap up, you can still pull Saber, Archer, and the limited 5-star Light Cones?
Exactly. These collab banners will run across multiple versions with no fixed end date yet.
Wow, okay.
And here's one more piece of news for you all. Throughout the entire duration of version 3.4, using Star Rail special passes
Bro.
for your warps will bring some special limited time discounts.
What?
After the collab event starts, when Trailblazers spend the designated number of Star Rail special passes, they can directly obtain the limited 5-star Light Cone, The Hell Where Ideals Burn.
Whoa.
Throughout all of version 3.4? In other words, after the 3.4 update and before the collab event starts, any Star Rail special passes used in the banners for Finan or other rerun characters will still count toward the total, right?
That's
Yep,
crazy.
That's correct.
Oh, yeah!
And now, as the collab kicks off, the voice actors for Saber and Archer have some things they'd like to say to all of us. Let's take a
Yep.
quick break, and then we'll be back to hear their special messages.
But at 200, imagine
こ
you
れから
you
マ
lose
スターになる
50-50.
開拓者の皆さん、こんばんは。セーバー役のカスメ役です。
Cute.
今回スターレールとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催ということで、私もとてもワクワクしています。この2つの作品にはどこか似ているものがあるなと感じました。剣を手に運命と立ち向かうセーバーの姿は、厳しい冒険の中でも前へと進み続ける開拓者の姿と似ているのではないかなと思いました。収録中はフェイトとスターレールの世界観が混ざり合い、新たな魅力が生まれていくのを感じました。あまり多くは話せないのですが、セーバーがスターレールの世界でどのように信念と理想を貫いていくのか、ぜひお楽しみください。このコラボがたくさんの皆さんに楽しんでいただけたら嬉しいです。星々と聖杯が交わる旅の中で、あなただけの熱い思いとロマンに出会えますように。それでは最後に、開拓者よ、あなたが私のマスターか。
Whoa. Oh,
これからマスターになる
there's
開
more.
拓者の皆さん、こんばんは。フェイトステイナイトでアーチャーを担当しております声優の諏訪部純一です。崩壊スターレイルとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催となります。赤い九兵はあまたの世界を旅してきましたが、ピノコニで繰り広げられる聖杯戦争は彼にとってこれまでとは全く違うものになるのではないでしょうか。崩壊スターレイルの世界でアーチャーが戦う姿が見られるのが本当に楽しみです。おなじみのキャラクターたちが未知の銀河で自分をどのように再定義していくのか、その行方を ぜひ見届けてください。収録の際にアーチャーの戦闘シーン見せていただいたんですが、アンリミテッドブレードワークスの演出がとってもかっこよかったです。いや、気に入りました。素晴らしかったです。今回のコラボ企画の中でもアーチャーのかっこよさ存分にお楽しみいただけると思いますので、絶対にプレイしてくださいね。これはまたとんでもないマスターに引き当てられたものだ。
I love how they say like the voice line at the very end.
Big thanks to our voice actors for those thoughtful messages.
Huge.
With the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Bladeworks collab about to launch, we want to take this opportunity on the program to sincerely thank all our partners in this collaboration. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to Mr. Kinoko Nasu and Mr. Takashi Takeuchi for their unwavering support from the earliest planning stages to the final implementation. And thank you to the Animation Production Committee and everyone else involved for all their hard work on this collab.
Y'all are much appreciated.
Honestly, it's only with this kind of dedication that we can bring you all the ultimate joy!
In order to showcase the Holy Grail War from multiple angles and levels, the organizers say that they've also prepared another combat-filled program, Fate Stay Night. It was a night with no wind and no moon under the cool breeze of Penacony. The Trailblazer met the red-haired Lancer destined to cross their path. He stepped forward, raising his spear and uttered that iconic line.
The goddess of beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Oh wow.
So it's that red-haired Lancer.
You got it. After the sweet dreams in the Holy Grail War tournament, the genius Skullum made some modifications to the Holy Grail. Now, the Grail can load the simulated data of past striders through the user's memories. So in Fate Stay Night, Trailblazers will face off against many familiar and old friends in intense 1v1 battles. Each contestant starts with unique skills and a set amount of health. Losing a round means losing health. And when your health hits 0, you're out.
Is there a smart way to beat your opponents?
At the start of the game, Trailblazers get some free pieces, each with different classes that grant different buffs. You can merge identical pieces to upgrade them. The higher the piece's rarity, the stronger the buff. Pieces of the same class have bonds between them too. Collect enough pieces of the same class, and you activate special bond effects that give you a serious boost in battle.
Looks like bonds are super important in this Holy Grail War, huh?
Absolutely. And that's not all. Trailblazers can also acquire noble phantasms during battle for extra help. Plus, during combat, Trailblazers can have the chance to get 3 command spells. Using these spells grants additional buffs.
Command spells, huh? Well, I'm curious. What role is the Trailblazer playing this time?
It's player.
This Grail feels kind of off. Forking hell. Could it be corrupted?
You right on the money. Trailblazers can increase the Holy Grail's corruption level to unlock extra buff mechanics. The higher the corruption level, the more points you earn when you win. Heads up, raising corruption level also powers up your enemies. So watch your step, Trailblazers.
Oh, but don't worry too much. After all, this is a reality show competition, and just for entertainment. The organizers of Fate Stay Night have also prepared a special Protected Mode competition. In Protected Mode, Trailblazers can fight using trial characters, and enemy strength is toned down.
Yay!
This way, new Trailblazers can jump in and fully enjoy the Holy Grail War experience.
Exactly. The production team cordially invites everyone watching to stay the night. Experience some epic battle action.
And score yourself some stellar jades and other awesome rewards.
Hey, okay. Probably for new players.
Just a quick reminder, this Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Bladeworks collaboration is split into 2 parts. The Trailblazer Continuance, Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail, and the event, Fate Stay Night. The Fate Stay Night event will open for play on July 11th. The 2 programs stand on their own, so Trailblazers can dive into each separately.
Awesome! So much content!
All right. Big thanks again to our 2 guests. That wraps up today's Fate Collab update.
Presenter, your mission is complete.
It's all part of the job. Anything
Aw.
for the Trailblazers. So Trailblazers, my honored masters, let's meet again in version 3.4.
Yep.
See you there.
We hope you'll stay the night.
Bye-bye.
See you next time, guys.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Oh. What's this? What's the reference chat? Oh. Was he just staring at us? Wow. Oh. Yo. Just saying, that was a really good live stream. The trailer chat that they had was absolutely insane. There was so much stuff happening. And then with Saber and Archer as well. Okay, obviously I don't watch Fate, so I don't understand reference, but they actually look really good. I was kind of worried they would look a little interesting, like I guess jank in game, but it's pretty darn good. So with that being said, I actually really want to go back to the trailer for 3.4, so let's watch this really quick because there was a lot of details that happened.
神々よご覧ください
Wait, I need
オンパラスは勝利を収め
English.
再送機が間もなく訪れます
English?
本当にそうで
Don't worry, we got it here. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we are here now.
神々よ
Wait, hold up. Don't worry, chat. Oh wait, oops. There it is. 1080p. Okay.
神々よご覧くださいオンパロスは勝利を収め再送機が間もなく訪れますしかし本当にそうでしょうか
Lygus.
最近エルシオンの景色が
What a pretty place. Okay, Sirene's right there.
再創生の偉業を成し遂げてください。
新世界は
Holy.
訪れる黎明を灯す星々を燃やし尽くす
Dude, his ult is nasty, man. His 3 enhanced skill too. Pentaconian.
とあなたが私のマスターか。
Are you my master?
燃えたて騎士の魂よ。暴風よ舞い上がれ。
Wow, the music and everything.
機を熟した逃げ場はない
あらゆる邪悪を打ち滅ぼせ。セイバー。
Wow, he was here. He backed up into Blue Hill Lancer, right?
機を熟した逃げ場はない
あらゆる邪悪を打ち滅ぼせ。
Who's right? It's a new character.
セイバー。
Adventure, Blue Hill, Light. Wait, Lygus just got beheaded.
悪の黎明が訪れるまで灼熱の太陽を背負い続ける。
Right here. Okay, I was like, I'm not crazy. Dang, sorry, chat. This is a terrible angle of a Lancer, but I mean, hey, sneak peek, fighting, Saber. Okay, okay.
殺し合わせて勝者が全てを手に入れる
行かなくちゃいけない
Oh, I must go. Bear's burden. Dude. It's a final show. They're bowing.
お任せを。
私見ました壊滅
Whoa. Hold up. Sorry. Who do we see in this reflection? Guys. What is this? Who is this right here? This is Finan, right? He's holding a sword. Finan stabbing Finan? Is it? Oh my goodness. We're gonna... Oh wait! Remember Albert said that it's not Finan. So there might be 2 Finans. Oh, okay. Wow. Yo, that was a crazy trailer, man. Split Theory, Albert did drop something. Like he mentioned he wasn't himself, and so if there was 2 Finans. I had 2 Finans inside of me. Okay. Well, that was a really good trailer, chat. I won't lie. That was very, very enjoyable. I hope you guys enjoyed the trailer as well. Yeah, that was really good.